Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Zesty or Testy podcast. I am your host, Testy McNasty. With me, as always, is my partner, Zesty Tito de la Pinga.
Welcome back.
We always like to start this podcast off with a toast. Here's to curiosity, the spark that ignites the flames of discovery, the insatiable hunger that drives us forward. Here's to those curious souls. Your curiosity unlocks the mysteries of the universe. Cheers.
Also kills the cat.
It also kills a cat.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be too curious, but you should be a little curious.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
You don't have any cats that are about to die?
I saw a face behind you.
What? Oh, somebody's...
Yeah, there was a child behind you. So it kind of like, it's a little freaky, especially because I just saw The Exorcist.
You watched The Exorcist again?
Yep. No, I hadn't seen it.
The original one? You never saw the original one?
No, I saw the original one. I hadn't seen the new one.
Oh, the new one. I haven't seen the new one.
Yeah, it's kind of... So my kid is not really afraid of scary movies. She seems to do okay with them. I should say my oldest kid, right? But the new one, have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
So the new one, I mean, look, without going into detail, it's two teen kids that don't listen to their parents.
It's every movie.
Except this is The Exorcist, right? And so, it starts to, like we were watching it yesterday, and everything was going well. And most movies are about, stuff that scares you or jumps at you. But in this case, when it's 14-year-olds in a movie, and my kid is 15, it kind of struck too close to home.
For you or for her?
For her.
Oh, okay.
We can finish watching it another time, Dad.
When it's daylight outside?
Well, it was daylight.
Oh.
But even at that, she's like, well, we can watch it right now. I'm like, yeah, let's watch it right now. I started watching it, and don't get me wrong, I got to get back to it, because as much as I don't really care for those movies,
Yeah.
I'm like an hour into it, so I'm like, nah.
You might as well finish it by now.
I have to finish it, yeah, when it's daytime. I don't like that shit. Well, I think everybody that watches this shit knows I don't like that stuff.
I've only seen the original Exorcist. I don't think I've seen any of the sequels at all. So, the original one's a classic.
The original one I saw once.
Yeah.
Once only. Don't care to watch it again. I don't care how long ago it was made, 40 years ago, and they say, well, oh my God, cinematography has come a long way, and visual effects. I'm like, screw that shit. I don't need to watch it again.
I think physical effects do a lot more than digital effects, because, I don't know how they made Linda Blair's head spin around while she was vomiting pea soup all over the room, but, they did it, and it looked realistic.
I don't need to watch it again. Once was enough.
And then I think they hired a body double to do the backward stair crawl, which was the freakiest part of the whole movie for me.
Yeah.
Do you remember that part?
Yeah, I
Where
do.
she comes down the stairs backwards?
Yep. Now, dude, so that being said, whether it's the old one or the new one, for some reason, the Exorcist one's just kind of freaked me out a little bit, man. So
Yeah.
I'm on pass. By the way, I said welcome back because, dude, it's been
a month.
2-3 weeks?
Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary.
Is it really?
It's sometime in April. We've been doing this podcast for 1 year. Sometime
No
in April.
shit,
I don't know the original day because I canceled the Podbeam app because Podbeam sucks. So I still have all the originals saved there, but I just can't get into them until I pay them a $14 fee per month.
Wow.
But it was in April. I don't know what day in April. So
Well, congratulations to everybody who's been listening for a full
for
year.
an entire year.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you for putting up with our shit.
Happy anniversary.
Dude, that's a heck of an accomplishment.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited about that. For some reason, I thought we started in May or June. And you know why? Because we talked about it when we were at Fiesta, Texas, and I thought it was during the summer.
It was in April. Our first podcast was in April. The one where you couldn't hear you talk because I had bought that weird adapter that only one of the microphones was working. And I kept blaming you, and it was really me. It's not you, it's me.
That's what she said.
That's what she thought.
She always says that.
Yeah. All of them. Why?
How do they always say that? It's not you, it's me. But I know it's me. Yeah, dude. I remember I remember how frustrated we would both get. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything you're saying.
Like half the podcast, even my wife was like, I really can't hear Johnny. And I'm like, I know, babe. Don't start with number 1. Start with number 4 when we figured it out.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is, dude, the first 2 or 3 podcasts, I felt like I was yelling.
And you still couldn't hear you.
Yeah, because you're like, dude, we can't hear you. Hey, so how's everybody doing today? It's like, fuck.
But anyway, we made it. We made it a full year.
And I just want to wave at our neighbor in case you're watching. Because remember, they were the ones that said, yeah, we hear you guys talking.
We hear you talking all the time. You're loud and obnoxious.
So, Joe and wife, thank you guys for putting up with us, allowing us
Cheers for a full year.
Yeah.
See you next year.
Maybe you haven't been watching us, but you've been listening to us. They listen.
Oh, yeah.
Whether they want or not.
Yeah, they listen.
Yeah.
Hey, can we count them as subscribers even though they're just listening next door?
Of course. What are we grilling today, guys? Anyway, I missed this because, as I was mentioning a while ago, I haven't had a cigar in over,
Did we miss a whole month?
Well, let's see. We had the quinceañera. And then we had the week after, last week. And did we have one before the quinceañera? No, right?
I
think we've been gone.
The last one was St. Patrick's Day. Mira folklore. That was the last one we had. When was St. Patrick's Day? The last day of March?
No, St. Patrick's is on the 17th, man.
Of March?
Yes.
So it's been a month and 4 days?
Let's call it the 24th would have been one. Yeah, dude, it's been like 3 weeks.
Okay.
Since we had our last podcast.
We've been busy.
That's the last time I had an alcoholic beverage.
Wow.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Because I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I drink alone.
I hadn't smoked, but I've been drinking.
I didn't start smoking cigars till this podcast, but now, like, in the 3 weeks since last podcast, I was out on my front porch because I was craving one and didn't have to have anybody to smoke with, so I just sat there on my rocking swing smoking like this.
That's good, dude. That's good. I just feel like weekends are the only time I actually have a little time to, like, just chill, relax, have a cigar. I hadn't had a chance to do so.
Yeah.
And in fact, I hadn't even had a chance to go buy cigars till last night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I went in there and I bought 3 boxes.
Because I even brought you one of my little skinny ones that you like, in case you didn't have one, but since you have your own.
Yeah. And in fact,
because I smoke the small ones by myself, because I don't want like a full one by myself, because I don't want to be out there by myself the whole time. I just want like a quick little puff, and then pour myself a nice whiskey with a single ice cube in it.
Do you get those what's it called humidifier bags, little bolitas?
The little bolitas?
Bovitas. Your little bolitas are the ones between your piernitas.
The Bovita. Do we have a new sponsor for the show? Bovita. Give us money.
Yeah. That's as much as you go. Make sure you keep one of those in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just making sure.
It keeps it moist.
I forgot to tell Mando that, and he opened up his box. He didn't put. He took out the little pack, and then 2 months later, he went back in there. They were dry.
Yeah, but you could, if you add the Bovitas and let them sit there for a while, it'll refresh them again. They'll re-moisturize.
Yeah,
they're not ruined forever. They just
you just have to go back and get it. And I'm not sure that he ever did go back. But anywho, so what else is going on, man?
I went to the greatest quinceañera I've ever been to in my entire life. It was wonderful. We had so much fun, the whole family.
And then you also went to ours, right?
Then I went to yours. Yeah. That one was okay.
Bastard. No, thank you. Thank you guys for joining us, man.
Yeah, man.
And for whoever's listening that actually went to the quinceañera, thank you for having joined us. It wasn't about us. It was about making it special for our kid, and she had a blast.
My favorite moment was your daughter and my daughter taking the selfie
at the church.
Oh, while they were taking pictures of her taking the selfie. That was funny.
So I need to share this with you later on, but there was a lady, a photographer we hired to go take pictures of the church with family and friends. Yeah. You guys came out in those pictures.
Yeah.
That lady caught the moment where Lila and Ella were taking a picture.
Yeah.
And so, did you get to see that one?
I didn't see it, but
Yeah.
I saw people taking pictures while they were taking the selfie of themselves.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
So this lady, we got a professional picture.
Yeah, I know.
Of both girls. She's kind of...
They were hard to miss. They had all the equipment around, like this fucking camera that swiveled around like this and this and this.
Yeah, she was an amateur.
Very expensive amateur, I'm sure.
Yeah. But no, she caught that moment, and I thought it was so cute, man, that they both came out that way. So anyway.
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I didn't see the picture, but I saw them taking the picture, so I knew it was going to come up eventually.
I got to tell you, so for those of you that are listening that made it to the quinceañera, thank you guys so much. Like I said, it was not for us, but making it special for our girl. She had a blast having her friends and her family. You know what I was really surprised about, man? I've been to plenty of quinceañeras. And typically, there's not a lot of people that show up to the mass.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
But the people that show up are typically just
Family.
Yeah, exactly. But not a lot of young kids show up to the mass. Like the parents will show up, friends of the kids, family. But
Yeah.
I was really happy to see how many of her young friends,
her friends, were there.
showed up to the mass. Man,
Yeah.
that was it says a lot about
Her
not just the
friendships.
kids, but their parents. You know.
Yeah.
So. I know you weren't going to go. Your wife forced you to go. So thank you for forcing Ben and for your girls to force you to go.
That's not true, though.
But no. It was good, man. We had fun. You know who really appreciated most of it all?
Ella?
My wife. My wallet.
Your
My wallet is happy to know
wallet
that.
and your wife?
Yeah.
They're the one and the same. A cyborg, half wife, half wallet.
It's a,
Just deposit money
it's a
here.
wifelet.
Just deposit money right there.
Yeah. Now my wallet is happy to know that the quinceañera is over. So my wallet really
Bro.
is.
But what were you going to say about Claudia?
No, I mean, she too was very, very pleased. She was a nervous wreck.
She was. Like the whole time, she looked like she could not relax at all.
You know, but here's the funny thing, man, and I appreciate and thank you to you, right? A big thanks to you. Every time she's feeling stressed and like she's got too much going on, like she remembers one conversation that you took when you told her, and you probably don't even remember this, or maybe you don't even remember.
I'm always sprinkling wisdom and forgetting I said it completely.
Yes, and that's exactly what happened. You gave her a load of shit that she carries with her as something to live by, right? And I'm like, you really fucking listened to him.
What was it?
You're listening
what
to
did I
Testy
say?
about this shit.
Educate me on the wisdom I was spreading.
So one time you guys came over and she was cleaning up and she was like, sprucing up the house, and you're like, hey, why you look stressed? She's like, oh, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. And so you told her, hey, look, your house always looks great. Just relax, enjoy it. I mean, look, everybody's having a good time, and I think we were having a little get together.
Yeah.
At the house, and so now whenever she feels that way and she's got something going on, she thinks
of Ben.
she's like, I remember when Ben told me. I'm like, okay, well,
because your house always does look nice.
Words of wisdom.
I walk in, your house always looks gorgeous. Everything's immaculate. Even the snacks are organized. Nobody organizes snacks.
I do that all the time.
I know you do.
I'm the one that does it. Just don't tell her I said that. But no. So that day, don't get me wrong. I wasn't stressed. I was pissed because the first thing the lady told us was show up to church on time.
And everybody was late.
The priest doesn't like for you guys to show up late. Yeah. I'm like, okay, so as long as you're there by 1:30, you should be going 1:40 tops.
Yeah.
We show up at 1:50, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, fudge. But what was really cool, and she mentioned it yesterday, I hadn't really thought about it, was that when we showed up, all our friends and family were already inside the church.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, man. Everybody got there late except us.
Everybody got there early except
exactly. Everybody got there early except us. But, and I guess our priest could tell that my wife was pretty stressed because he's like, everything's going to be just fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And in fact, right at 2:00, we're like, okay, well, let's get the party started, right?
Yeah.
And he says, we got more people coming. We can wait a few more minutes.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, cool. So
He wasn't being uptight.
nah, not at all, man. In fact,
He seemed like a really nice priest. I liked him. The service was nice. He was like so friendly and like smiling the whole time. Is that your normal priest or is that somebody else?
yeah, he's the main priest of the
Okay.
church. So I know we say a lot of crappy stuff, funny things, dumb things, but I will say one thing, and thank you to the parish, to St. Francis, because I found out. So Father Tony was kind enough to say, "I'll be there to do the service for your daughter," and more so, and it was important to. It was cool for us because, I mean, she did her first communion, there. I'm gonna keep talking so you can continue with this. She did her first communion there, and he was there. So for him to be a part of it now at her quinceañera was pretty awesome. So anyway, it was awesome. Thank you.
He was there for her first communion and he's there for the quince.
Yeah.
Is what
Yeah,
you said.
because we did. They were baptized at another church, but shortly after they were baptized, we moved over here. So we've been at this church for 14 of her 15 years, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it was
That's crazy. She grew up in that church. That's awesome.
So anyway, and then shit got a little interesting because somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody is talking to somebody who knows somebody, and this somebody was like, "What? What about that somebody?"
What's you lost me at the, you lost me at the third somebody.
No. Yeah, so
I don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on either. What's going on?
So I find out that, my kid met this boy. They're friends.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Through your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it turns out that,
He already had a girlfriend.
well, no, not only that, but that little boy's mom is a very good friend of mine.
Oh.
Yeah. In fact, she was one of my old employees.
Oh shit.
And
So you're gonna write her up?
So, no, I don't work with her anymore. She's a great lady. But I went up to her and I'm like, "Hey, how are you guys doing?" And of course, your daughter was like, "Oh, we're doing great. We're having a great time." I'm like, "Okay." I said, "How are you gentlemen doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm doing good." I'm like, "What's your name?" And the boy gave me his name, and then the other boy gives me his name. We'll just call him Jay, you know. And so Jay's like, "Yeah, I'm doing cool. I'm doing all right, sir. Thank you." I'm like, "What's your mom's name, man?" And I said, "Is her name this?" And he goes,
His face dropped.
Yeah, dude, it was hilarious. And he goes, "How do you know my mom?" I'm like, "Oh, your mom and I used to work together." So it was pretty funny. And then his mom went and picked him up, and I got to say hi to her. But it was hilarious. I'm like, small world. Well, small world. I'm watching you.
But I enjoyed it because I got to dance with my wife a lot.
That's good.
As soon as the music kicked on, we were like getting down. Even your wife was like, "Hey, I want to see you dance." I'm like, "Girl, why do you think I showed up?"
I'm gonna tear it up. Dude, I was expecting you to see you dance with the mariachi.
With the
Well,
actual
during
mariachis?
the mariachi.
I did. I
Did
danced to one during the
Did you?
mariachis.
Oh, I missed it.
We were dancing in the background. I forgot which one. Oh, probably El Rey, because that's the song I requested.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Good, man. I mean, look, I know I joked about the wallet thing, but it was fun.
It hurts. It hurts like when you're doing a wedding or when you're doing a quince, because stuff
But
that
when you're
normally
there, yeah, it's like you're
stuff
enjoying
that normally costs this, you tell them it's a quince and it goes up here.
Yeah, oh,
you
yeah.
tell them it's a wedding and it goes up
Well,
here.
but
You got the hookup?
But remember, it's me. Dude.
Yeah,
I
so
don't.
you have
I
the
don't pay full
hookup?
price for anything.
You got the hookup. for
I
everything?
start telling them, I'm like, "Oh, really? You're gonna charge me that? Okay, no, don't worry about it." Because I just spoke to the other guys and they said they're gonna do it for. Oh, you can do it for that price? Oh, okay. Well, then in that case,
You're doing the
Dude, I
B2B negotiations.
oh hell yeah, yeah. So the guys that did the photography,
Yeah.
the what is it called, photo booth?
Yeah.
It's
was
called
fun, too.
Southtown Photo Booth.
Yeah.
And thank you guys. So if you're looking for photo booths or 360 video or 360 photography,
Yeah.
Southtown Photo Booth. Ask for JJ.
If you mention Zesty or Testy, they'll say hi.
But with a big smile. So JJ will be like, "Oh yeah, no, I know Johnny," and then you won't get a discount, but
Yeah. But they'll go,
they'll be like,
"Hi."
"Hey, what's up? Hi, pal." So Reference to the Little Rascals. For those of you who may not know who they are, go look.
Goddamn, we're old.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
So my wife is making a Mr. Carter joke. She's like, I forgot what the conversation was, but my kid's there, and my wife's trying to make my kid laugh. She goes, "Hey, Mr. Carter," and my kid's just looking at her, and I'm like, babe, she's never seen Welcome Back Carter. And my wife's like, "You've never seen Welcome Back Carter?" I'm like, "You've known this kid for 17 years of her life. Did you ever make her watch Welcome Back Carter?" And like, "No." Well, then where is she gonna find
it's
it?
not even a show that's on syndication.
Yeah. But like stuff like that makes me feel old because I'm like, nobody gets our references except for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I agree. Earlier this week, I don't know what we were talking about, and my wife says, "Only you caught that." I'm like,
That's fine. The joke was meant for me.
"Thank you." Like, yeah, so I wish they would bring back Gilligan's Island on syndication. No?
There's better shows out now. Gilligan's Island was a funny show for his time, but I don't want to see it
I
again.
like it.
It was
I'd
a
watch
funny
it
show
again.
for his time.
What would you bring back?
Do I want to bring back a show? The only show I want to bring back is Firefly. I want to see new episodes of Firefly, but all those actors are old now, and you don't even know what Firefly is.
No, I don't.
It's a space drama. It's like a Star Wars, but
You must be old.
I am old.
Oh.
It's a Star Wars, but like everybody's Han Solo. Yeah. But if everybody's Han Solo, is anybody really Han Solo?
Maybe they're on someone.
Exactly. So it's like a Star Wars, but everybody's like a badass. It's like an ensemble.
Han not Solo.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I never heard of it, dude.
Yeah.
Firefly.
It only lasted like 2 seasons, and then Fox canceled it, and then like all the followers of Firefly, including me, were like, "Oh my God, you can't cancel it," but they did anyway because they don't care what I say. But it was just science fiction. I'm a science fiction guy. I still need to go see the new Dune. What would you bring back other
dude,
than Gilligan's Island?
I like Dune. I don't know, man. So here's my problem. There's not a lot of shows that I watched in English, man. That's my problem.
Oh, so you don't get my references either.
No, I do, because I watched some of them, but like I didn't I know a lot of people talk about MASH, right?
Yeah.
And I'm familiar with the show, but I never really was a fan.
So, MASH was what came on like when it was time to go to bed. That's how our generation knew it was time to go to bed. Our generation
but the
didn't.
Cosby Show, like I never really.
You never watched the Cosby Show?
I mean, I know what it's about. I've seen a few episodes, but I was never one of those that's like.
Yeah. Cosby Show is about a dude that would like drug
I
women.
remember.
Oh no, wait, that's the actor that did it.
Oh. You would like take advantage of women. Well, talking about Jello.
So the Cosby Show was a good show, but what was better, and what was
Different Strokes.
Different Strokes was a good show.
What you talking about, Willis?
It was. So, what was better than the Cosby Show was A Different World, which was a spinoff of the Cosby Show. Did you ever see that?
Different World.
The oldest Cosby kid went to college.
The girl?
The girl.
Oh yeah.
And it was like an all-black college, and they had Dwayne Wayne, which had the glasses, but the clip-on sunglasses, and he would flip them down, and like he would be cool and suave.
I remember the name of the show.
And he would flip them up, and then he'd be nerdy.
I remember the name of the show, but I don't remember the show itself.
So shows like that made me want to go to college. Shows like the movies like Ghostbuster, I identified with Egon Spengler because he was a nerd, and I was like, I want to be a nerd. I want to be a nerd like
You
Egon
want to be
Spengler.
a Ghostbuster?
I did want to be a Ghostbuster.
Did you really?
I wanted to be a Jedi more than a Ghostbuster, but if I couldn't be Jedi, Ghostbuster is a good second choice.
And when you say Jedi, did you like Luke Skywalker?
Yeah, like Luke Skywalker. I just wanted to when the
Yoda?
yeah, definitely Yoda. But when the remote's over there, I don't want to like reach for it. I want to
Yeah.
click click.
Well, why do you need the remote? Why can't you just...
You're right. I could change the channel with my mind, bro.
I know, dude. So who's the Jedi here, huh?
Who's the Jedi?
You're the Jedi. Jedi, keep talking. It's my Mexican roots, dude. It's like I was never called Johnny. I was
You
always
call Yanni?
Yoni.
Yanni.
Yeah, that's my mom. She would call me Yoni. And a lot of moms in Laredo that knew me, they're like, Yoni? Yoni?
Yoni, get home. It's getting dark.
Yeah. What other shows, dude? I can't think. I mean, El Chavo del Ocho.
Champolín Colorado. Sígame los buenos.
See, there's a good show right there.
I love that. Well, that same actor was in every damn...
Yeah. Well, because it was kind of like...
In Mexico, they only had one actor.
And then he would spin off like 30 different shows from that one guy. But no. I mean, like I used to enjoy... what's the one with Michael J. Fox? Family Ties?
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
That was a good show.
What other shows did I watch? I'm trying to think.
Who was on the Mexican TV? Who was the guy who came out and like did the horoscopes and stuff? You know who with the fancy robes? You know who I'm talking about?
Walter Mercado.
Walter Mercado. Somebody once told me that Fer from Maná has done so much surgery on his face
that he's starting to look like...
he looks exactly like Walter Mercado now.
Dude, yeah. Well, I don't know that he looks like Walter Mercado, but yeah, dude, just fucking grow old, man.
Just grow old, I know.
I mean, be done with it. Don't dye your hair like me. Oh, wait, no.
You don't dye hair.
Dude, you see how much white there is underneath this? Look at that.
I think the whiteness is a well-seasoned man. You got some salt sprinkled in because you got some experience.
Plenty of oregano in this body. Some paprika.
Oregano.
I'm orega, yes. Anyway, yeah, that would be mine. Anyway, I'm done.
Gilligan's Island? No, what'd you say?
No, I think Family Ties.
Family Ties or Different Strokes?
Oh, I love Different Strokes.
Different Strokes is a good one.
My favorite character on Different Strokes is Abraham.
Who the fuck's Abraham?
The little fish.
Shut the fuck up. How do you know the fish's name?
How
do you know the fish's name?
It just stuck to me.
Bro, out of all the characters. Those poor kids, why didn't they grow?
Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster was such a good show.
Facts of Life.
Yes.
The girls are hot.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you have the facts of life. The facts of life.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of any other one that I would like.
Okay, so why did Webster and Different Strokes, why didn't those kids grow? Because, like, Webster's on TikTok.
Is he really?
Yeah, like, people go live on TikTok, and it's just, like, celebrities that are, like, interacting directly with their fans, and Webster's comes up, and his face is old as fuck, but his body is still, like, that little
2
kid.
feet tall?
Yeah. So,
Dude,
I mean...
I thought he was dead.
No, Different Strokes is dead.
What's his name?
I don't remember.
I know. What was his name on the show? Arnold, right? Yeah.
But everybody knows who... Anybody who knows Different Strokes doesn't need to know the name of the actor because they already know who we're talking about. And that's the one
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman is dead.
Yeah, which was Arnold.
Which was Arnold. Webster is still alive, and he's still so short. Do you think the parents gave them something to keep them from growing so that they could stay child actors longer? Because that's...
I don't think so.
I'm a little conspiracy-minded.
I don't think so.
And, like, it's just uncommon for two childhood actors that were... Those were, like, the two popular shows at that time. And it's just uncommon for childhood actors to not grow into adults.
No, here's my thing. You took one kid who was very short, very funny, which is Gary Coleman, right? And he was kind of lovable, and at the time, everybody thought he was cute, and he made those faces.
What you talking about, Willis?
Exactly. So, I think that ran on maybe NBC, if I'm not mistaken.
And then Webster was the generic version, the Tamu version.
ABC, right? And so I think what happened there is, you start seeing that, oh, hold on. It seems like there's a niche, for this kind of person, show, actor, whatever, right? Yeah. And so Webster comes about, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. So you just.
But how come neither one of them grew?
Well, you look for an actor like that, right?
You look for somebody that's a little short.
Yeah.
And then like he's 14, still playing 8.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You're our guy."
Yep. Exactly. That's what I think happened. It's kind of like, you have. When ER came out, everybody was like...
Everything had a medical show.
Yes.
Everybody had a medical show.
And right now, everything's a criminal investigation show,
Oh, my God.
So
CSI,
Criminal
San Antonio,
Minds.
CSI, New Orleans, CSI, Chinga tu madre.
CSI.
CSI.
Vete a la verga, CSI. And then there's Dateline. which, you know, I saw a video.
To Catch a Predator, the Chris Hansen shit.
Dude, that was a good one, man. I love that show.
Hey, who are you here to see?
And
No,
I'm
not.
He's got his Mike's Hard Limited. He's like, I spoke to her, but I didn't want her to go out and meet anybody
I was
else.
trying to keep her from.
So I just brought her the stuff. But I was just gonna drop it off and leave.
That was a good show.
Yeah, let's go ahead and print out. Look at the
Chat log.
the chat log of everything you said on here. Did you or did you not tell? Well, no, I told her that because I mean, if she wants to, I mean, I didn't want to. It's like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
You know what's going on right now?
What?
Everybody's making TV shows out of video games. There's Fallout. There was The Last of Us. There's.
So The Last of Us was a good show.
I enjoyed it.
Have you seen Fallout?
I saw the first episode.
How is it? Because I want to watch it.
So my friend, we were just camping yesterday, and the rain came fucking
So you started
pouring
watching
down. Whoosh. Yeah, so like we were like stuck in like a little. So we had like a bigger tent, and you're supposed to set your smaller tents under that, but instead our dumbasses put our tents out there like in the field, and then like we just put up 2 tables in the little communal area.
Yeah.
And so when it started raining, we were all just kind of huddled there and like, what are we doing? Like, okay, watch the first episode of Fallout. My friend Joe had already seen 4 episodes.
Yeah.
His girlfriend won't watch it with him because she's not into that shit. So he's like,
See, my wife's not into like sci-fi stuff.
yeah.
And so I'm gonna watch it.
So Fallout is good, but they're trying to do too much in the first episode. Because like they start a story and then they just start a different story. And it's like, you haven't even finished the first story. And then, like, they cut back between the 2 different stories. It's like, I'm still trying to figure out the one story. Don't make me figure out 2 different things. So, and he also says it helps if you play the video. I never played Fallout. So, like, the whole time I was like, what the fuck? Why do they have shields? What the fuck? What's this? And he's like, it's because of this. It's because of this.
So I've told you before, I'm not a gamer.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... But I like watching some of these movies based on games.
Yeah. Last of Us was great.
Yeah, that was
Last
good.
of Us was great. How did it end? He got shot, and they drug him back with a horse.
Shit, I don't remember, dude.
Yeah, I know it's been a while.
Yeah, I don't remember. But I remember I saw it. Now, there was another one based on... it's not based on a video game, but it talks a lot about... It's, oh my God, it's a race...
Shoots and Ladders?
No,
I love that show.
No,
They're always falling. Whoa!
No, what was the... it was... it's one of those car driving...
Oh, Gran Turismo.
Is it Gran Turismo?
Gran Turismo is a video game, and they made a TV show about...
They made a movie about it, right?
No, it was a video game. The movie you're thinking of is with Clint Eastwood. That has nothing to do with the video game.
No, this was a recent... But this movie isn't necessarily... So what this movie's about is this kid who's... And I think it's called Gran Turismo.
Okay, maybe.
But it's... What it is, and maybe I'm getting the name wrong, but... So if you're listening to this and I have it wrong, fuck you. Just go with this and go to Netflix and figure it out.
No, just make a comment at the bottom. Everybody always tells us when we're wrong in the comments at the bottom.
Yeah, thank you. But no, this is a kid who his parents were telling him, hey, do something with your life, man. I mean, you're like always stuck in your fucking room
Playing video games.
playing video games. And he loved playing those car racing games, right? And
So he gets a real car and starts racing?
so one day, I think it was Nissan. Nissan puts out a little contest, right? To see it, like if you can beat some of the greatest drivers, right? And so he decides to join that contest.
Yeah.
And he fucking wins that contest, right? But it's supposedly it's one of the most realistic games. But I mean, these kids that were playing these games had like the pedals, that had the steering wheel, had the seat, had everything, right?
Yeah.
And so
they were competing in a fake car, and the real drivers were...
No, so they were competing representing different countries, right?
Yeah.
Representing your own country on this game. But it was supposed to be the most realistic game closest to the car. Like down to the engine.
Yeah.
Right? The engine parts. If on the game you did something wrong, you could go and tweak certain part of the engine in your game.
Oh, shit.
And so after this kid wins, he decides somehow they make another contest that they can get him ready in like 6 months to compete with some of the top racers, right?
Yeah.
Like literally get in the car and do it.
Okay.
So I don't know how true this is, but supposedly this is based on a true story. It could be true or true-ish. You know, I'm not sure which one it is. But the movie was so fucking good, dude.
I haven't seen that movie then.
Yeah, if it's called Gran Turismo, great. If it's not, he never picked up any prostitutes, so it's not Grand Theft Auto. I know that.
If they're making all these video game movies, why have they not done Grand Theft Auto? Because out of all the video games,
Because dude, that's every fucking movie out there. It's like, you get a guy in a fast car, goes and picks. I mean, that could very well be Pretty Woman.
that's true. He's got that Lamborghini, or was he pulled up?
He was driving what's it called? Oh my god, a Lotus, a Lotus, a Spree, and he
Damn, dude.
pulls up to pick up.
You got a weird
person.
photographic memory about like very specific things.
Random shit. It's like random shit, useless shit that'll like keep me up at night.
I don't remember my childhood phone number, but I remember Arnold was the name of the goldfish.
Area code 956-727-3649.
Oh, everybody's gonna start calling that number.
Hey, go ahead.
It's not mine anymore.
It's not mine anymore. Just call it. Tell whoever answers I said hi.
Okay, so one of my favorite shows about like a kid playing a video game and going into real life was The Last Starfighter, where the kid wins the video game and then the alien comes down and said, "We've been running this game."
Awesome
That
movie,
was yeah. And like, we've been running this video game to find the best starfighter, and we need you. And like, the kid's like, all right. But that was most kid movies in the 80s. Like, the kid is the hero.
Yeah.
And then we would go watch those movies like, I could be a hero too. And then
That's what I think. Look, I'm a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's a good one too.
But
both of them.
But Guardians of the Galaxy is almost like but based on the music, you know, it's almost like an 80s thing,
The
right?
soundtrack.
Which is just what you
is
said,
great.
right?
Yeah.
This kid like does so great on the game. Next thing you know, he's like up in space, right?
But Guardians of the Galaxy, he didn't do great at the game. He was half alien, half human.
Yeah.
And his dad came to pick him up. Not his dad, like somebody came
But
to
remember,
pick him
he
up.
was all into his. That's why I said I'm kind of. There's a little bit of a relation there, you know, to the 80s movie.
The 80s vibe.
Yeah.
The soundtrack to Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, those are two awesome soundtracks. Both of them.
Have you seen the third one?
I didn't see the third one.
So I just saw the third one last week,
Yeah.
and no different, dude. Great music.
Does it have another
Yep.
awesome soundtrack? Okay.
Great music.
I never got around to seeing the third one.
So movies that are always going to have great 80s themed music. Seems like Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah.
and any Adam Sandler movie, dude.
Yeah. They're making a Happy Gilmore Part 2.
I heard.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that, dude.
Yeah. I'm so excited to watch Mike Tyson kick Jake Paul's ass.
So when's that, dude?
I don't know, but it's on Netflix. I think it's in May.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Do you have Netflix?
Yes.
Okay. Then you'll be able to watch it live. And if you don't watch it live, you'll be able to watch it replay on Netflix. You don't have to have any weird.
I'm glad you said that because I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
There's two fights that I want to watch. That one, and I think May 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
Yes. Was it? What's May 4th? Is it
Yes.
on Saturday?
Possibly.
Maybe it's May 5th. Whatever. It's in Las Vegas and it's Canelo, dude.
Oh,
But I'm watching that one with you
okay.
because you have that.
I got the little app.
You got the access.
The app where I can watch.
Oh, you didn't know that I'm watching it with you? Oh, I'll let you know.
I'm watching it. My wife's obsessed with Canelo, but Canelo doesn't take fights that he can't win. So Canelo's going to win. I mean, it's not. It's less exciting to me to watch a Canelo fight because I know he's not like fighting somebody that can kick his ass. He's fighting somebody he can win.
So you're right. Plus, he's fighting this. Now, Canelo's what, 33, I think, and this kid that he's fighting is about 26.
Oh, well.
27, right?
Yeah.
But he's got a great record. He's,
Okay.
I don't know that he has any losses.
Okay.
So
Maybe I'm wrong.
But he's
Maybe I'm wrong.
One of another one of Mexico's top fighters, young top fighters. Not as young as when Canelo started, but so I'm looking forward to it, man.
Okay.
I think it's Canelo might be giving him an opportunity to kind of step in the ring and start building a name. It's kind of like, look, I'm gonna get you known. I'm still gonna kick your ass.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I'm always going to root for Canelo because my wife will be in a better mood if Canelo wins. Because she's.
I love Canelo, dude.
Yeah, so does
Like,
she.
I think he's a great fighter.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that fight. It was funny because you know when they do what's called
the weigh-in, really.
Well, not the weigh-in, but when they first present the fight.
And they go nose to nose, and they stare at each other like are they going to kiss? Are they going to fight? What are they going to do?
Well, this kid wasn't going to do that shit because he's not at that cocky level.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that he said, I grew up watching Canelo. He goes, I have the utmost respect for this guy. He goes, being able to get in the ring with him, he goes, and fight him, he goes, is an honor for me, right? And so he's very respectful.
Sure.
But it's funny, dude, because he gets up there and he looks pretty trim and slim, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, dude, are those different weight
Two different weight classes?
Yeah,
because Canelo's all buff.
Canelo's buff, and this kid looks pretty small.
Yeah.
And it may have been just what he was wearing, but then, the kid's standing there, right? And just looking, and then Canelo gets up and stands like 4 feet away from him.
Yeah.
And then his trainer comes over and puts one belt on his arm, then puts the other belt. Canelo's standing there with 2 belts, right? And then they put 2 belts on the other side, and he's standing there with his 4 belts, and this kid's just like...
Naked, just standing there?
Yeah, the kid's just standing there. Canelo's just standing there with shoes, says 4 belts. I'm like, well, that's enough to intimidate anybody, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get intimidated, Canelo.
That's classy, though, to
If-
stand there
if
like
you're
that.
Fucking come at me, Canelo.
Do not pick a fight with Canelo.
You know
I don't want to...
Come at me, bro.
I don't want to carry you. I don't want to be your pallbearer, bro. don't pick
You're
a fight
listening
with
to
Canelo.
this shit. Come at me, bro.
Don't. Canelo...
I never said I was going to fight him. I just said come at me, bro. Like, come at me, let's be
Come
friends.
at me, let's make some cookies.
Let's make some carne
I'll take you
asada,
to the panderia.
Yeah, we'll go. I'll make you some brisket. I'll eat brisket. No, I wasn't picking a fight on him.
Bro, who's your friend at the quinceañera that got us 50 subscribers like instantly?
Rene.
Thank you, Rene.
So,
Rene.
thank
¿Está
you.
Rene?
Rene. Yeah,
Okay.
Rene.
Okay.
Vern. He's white now. He likes to be called Vern.
Oh.
No, just kidding. I don't know why I started calling him Vern. But anyway, the point is, Rene.
you.
And it was actually his daughter
That did the marketing for him?
So it started doing that. So now we've got a whole bunch of...
Yeah. This show's not for kids. Y'all really
But
should
thank
not
you
be
for
subscribed
joining
to
us
this.
anyway, yeah. Now, let your parents know, because you guys are like in high school, and
You're not getting any of these jokes at all.
No, you're not.
What you talking about, Willis? What the fuck are they saying?
Willis. Why is he calling him Willis? Aren't they like... Is this a wrong
Isn't that
podcast?
Zesty or Testy?
Yeah. There must be another guy missing. Willis wasn't in the podcast this week, Mom. It was just Zesty and Testy.
Yeah. So, yeah. Wrong demographic, but thank you for all the efforts. We can go live now. If you ever want to do that brisket episode, we can go live now.
My friend Chuck comes up to me and he goes, hey, culero. We got you 50 subscribers, right? I heard that you're going live if you do this shit. And then there was 2 friends of mine there that I used to work with, and they're like, what's this that you have a podcast? I'm like, it's going on a year. They're like, how come we didn't know? I'm like, you knew about it, right? And Jared looks at me and goes, no, man. I'm like, really? I'm like, oh, wow.
It's this one, by the way. In case you didn't know what you were subscribed to, is this one.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Changing my cap after that.
Bro, you...
So I
I special ordered this shirt for St. Patrick's Day, and it came in like the Monday after St. Patrick's Day.
That's what happens when you order from Temu, whatever.
Straight from China, baby.
That's right. I mean, I could see it. It's falling apart in the back. Anyway, it's a halter top. Is that what it is? No, it's just really short. Plus, I like
my
your...
gut just keeps pushing it up. That's the only thing. What were you gonna say?
Now that I have that visual, I
Can't think of anything else. I forgot my childhood phone number.
Where was I? Where am I? Who's this? Who are you? No, I was going to say your cigar cutter, dude. It matches your...
It does. I got the
So I don't want to copy you, but where'd you get that, dude?
sidecar. So I was gonna go buy just a regular. Holy shit! It's Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
It's Gran Turismo right there
There
on
you
your
go.
street. So I was using the punch because I like the punch better, but like the last time I used the punch on this podcast, I was sitting there going, because I couldn't get a draw, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm never using the punch
You're so
again."
used to sucking hard, dude. So,
Bro.
well, no, I mean,
So then I picked up the. That's a callback to a previous episode in case you didn't catch it. But I went and got the Calavera cigar.
That's pretty
cutter.
cool, dude.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's smoking a cigar, the skull is.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, are we going to pause for the cause? Because I'm running. I'm already a little toasty, but
yeah, no, let's
I
do
mean,
that.
it is the point in the show that we usually
This
do
is the part of the show where we tell you guys, don't go anywhere. Stop. I wish I could stop it just that.
I know. How come you can start it like that but not stop it?
Anyway, don't move. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
After these messages. From our,
I'm not gonna whip it out. They're not paying us. Oh shit! He's right
we'll
there.
be back
in
in a little bit.
And we're back. He told you not to go anywhere. Did you believe him? Because we're back instantly. You didn't even know we had gone.
You saw me get up, saw me sit down. Sit.
That's it.
So anyway, where were we?
It's our anniversary. It's our anniversary.
Somebody very near and dear to us just told us that we had to celebrate because it was our anniversary.
I feel like I'm celebrating. I mean, I don't know what else.
I'm having a drink.
Should we get those little poppers where you pull it and...
I got a little thing you can pour in over.
We can't... We'll get banned from YouTube if we do that.
Oh yeah. How about that fiesta celebration? You doing any of that shit?
So I've been so busy. We've done something every weekend. I don't like... When I was younger, I would like to go to clam bake and like stand in the crowds and get beer spilled on me.
Oyster bake?
Oyster bake, whatever.
Clam bake?
Whatever it is.
You got a new party?
Oyster, clam, what's the difference?
Yeah, you're right. It's a shell.
It's a shellfish. Not even a shellfish. It's
Don't be shellfish.
Don't be.
Crustacean. Oh, man.
But no, I don't like to do that shit anymore because I don't like crowds and I don't like... When I was younger, I still didn't really like crowds, but I was ready to go hang out.
Dude, there's not a cloud in the sky.
I know, it was a very beautiful day. Perfect temperature, perfect weather.
Perfect company.
Cheers.
Great drinks, good cigars,
Yeah,
and a partridge in a pear tree, folks.
there you go.
Fuck, every time I take a drink, I feel like my body just goes...
Calms down a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I needed this. So I haven't done any fiesta stuff. But this coming week, we've got a few things.
Yeah.
One kid is performing at some
Concert?
mariachi thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, then the next one is doing the Battle of Flowers.
She gonna march in it?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you got one Battle of Flowers, don't you?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Is she marching with like her high school band?
Yeah.
Okay. My band kid has not said anything to me, but my band kid will be in Port Aransas next weekend. Is next weekend Battle of the Flowers?
This coming weekend.
This coming weekend. So my middle kid is going to Port A on a band trip.
Oh,
My oldest kid and my wife are going to Baltimore for national volleyball,
Nice.
an attempt at the championship. And it'll just be me and my little one this weekend by ourselves.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Well, so we've got. So I think we have time for the podcast next week.
yes.
Because mine have. Let's see, Tuesday, it's some mariachi festival.
Nice.
Which one of them is performing on the river barge.
Nice.
The other one has Battle of Bands on Thursday.
Nice.
And then the parade Battle of Flowers on Friday. So it'll be fun.
She'll be playing her instrument while they march?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's so. They're always looking for parents to go help, and I help throughout the marching season. But I told Claudia, I said, I'm not going to go help this year. Maybe next year I'll go help. This year I want to be able to see my kid do march, you know. And then next year I'll.
So you're gonna get a seat and watch?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna. My family's coming in. Some family, well, my sister and my niece are coming into town to watch her perform. Then Saturday we might do some fiesta stuff, you know. There's only one event that I really like, and that's King William.
Oh.
And then Sunday, it's there's some concert. what's going on. I think it's this coming Sunday.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It'll be a busy week, man.
So the first time you and I went to Battle of the Flowers together was the first moment I realized that you and I had the exact same sense of humor, because we were standing there and our wives...
picture?
Yeah, the picture, like, stay here, and then they said, okay, turn around, and then we both, like,
turned around.
put our backs to the camera without looking at each other, without, like, saying a damn thing. I'm like, this dude gets me.
Yeah.
This dude gets me.
Well, Clara still laughs at the time that we were leaving, and I had to go use a pisser, and so did you. And so we went into the porta potties.
Through the porta potties.
We were singing, what was it, Four Non-Blondes?
Oh, goddamn, we must have been drunk.
Oh, dude, we were. It was after the parade.
Yeah.
And I remember and she's like, oh my God. She goes, you were both singing from one porta potty to another.
Those things have good resonance, though.
They do. And there was an officer, like literally right outside, right? And we came out and my wife thought we were going to get arrested, but we came out and he started cracking up. So he had a good sense of humor also.
Well, he didn't join in, so apparently...
Well, because the third porta potty was full, and he was pissed that he missed that opportunity.
He didn't get to jump in.
So if you're listening out there, officer, and you remember that day,
come sit right here. We'll put you on the podcast.
Yeah. And we'll sing.
We'll sing the whole song. Mm-hmm. We'll do it karaoke style, have the lyrics on the screen.
I don't know how we're going to do that. That's too much.
He figures that out.
It's beyond our technology.
You're the one that inserts the pictures right here. So like you're the techno guy.
You're welcome. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I've been back since maybe twice to the
Battle of the
Flowers. Just hasn't been the same, man.
So I had a friend that was trying to build an empire, and he was collecting seats, and every time seats would open up, he would buy more seats and then get friends to buy those tickets from him. Mm-hmm. And that time we went, we were just part of his empire. Was this right before? No, it wasn't right before COVID.
No, it was like 2 years before, 3 years before, man.
But when COVID hit, they canceled the Battle of the Flowers. They canceled everything. Mm-hmm. And then when they reopened it, they offered him seats, but the route had changed, and he was no longer under an overpass.
Yep.
So he didn't want him because he didn't want to bake in the sun like that.
Yeah.
So...
I don't know where the hell we're sitting. My wife got the seats, but we got them close to the other band parents.
Oh, good.
Now, back to what you were saying, right? My kid, I guess that's the reason, right? Yours is going on a trip to Port Aransas.
Yeah.
Mine just got back from South Padre last weekend.
With the band?
With the band.
Okay.
It was their band trip.
So I guess Reagan wasn't invited to
March.
Or
it kind of went in there with their band trip. Maybe that's why they had to...
Interfered with it?
Yeah, interfered. That's why I had to pull out. So, anyway, they had to pull out. Dude. Reagan pulled out, I'm surprised he has kids.
Always pull out. If you have the option, just pull out.
Yeah.
Life is easier that way.
I mean, even if you take, you put a helmet on that little soldier, just in case.
Just in case. Good life advice. For our 15 new subscribers.
Yeah. For our new 50 subscribers, just make sure, push them out or pull out, whatever. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Anyway.
The point is, I'll be at the parade.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. So,
you know what we should do one of these years?
Go to the parade?
Go to the parade together as a podcast. Maybe do the podcast from the parade, but...
Stream live.
And stream live, but...
Have carne asada tacos.
Before we get there.
Okay.
Or in the little cooler wrapped up to one hot cooler and one cold cooler for the beer.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to make like little fiesta medals out of the Zesty or Testy symbol and like throw them at people.
Dude, that would be awesome. Yeah, I like that. I think we should do that for next year.
We'll see.
Yeah. Did you just call me a wussy?
Because fiesta medals are expensive. Because I priced them out one time because I was going to make like a Ben Blair fiesta medal like one year just because I thought I was El Mero, and then like I went and priced them out, and it's like, oh, you really got to be like serious about this if you want to like print up a bunch of fiesta medals.
No, dude.
It's not a minor investment.
You go Mexican on it. You grab a whole bunch of bottle caps and hit them with a hammer, with a mallet,
and then
just run like...
Pour the resin on top, put the sticker on it, and pour the resin on top.
Dude, we can make them ourselves. I mean, it's like child labor. We got plenty of kids.
We got kids.
We got 2 kids right now making Jello. They could be making medals. What a waste of our time.
I have seen those bottle cap medals before.
See,
You put the sticker on the inside of the bottle cap. You pour the resin so it's solid, and then
you're welcome.
just put the little ribbon on top.
See how much money I just saved us.
Now we got to figure out. Okay. Maybe next year we'll have bottle cap. I got to make the sticker because the stickers we have are like bigger than a bottle cap. I got to special order like bottle cap size. Do they have bottle cap size? We'll figure it out. We got an entire year to plan this.
Yeah, you're worrying too much.
So like last minute we'll be like, oh my God, let's make some bottle caps.
We'll fucking handwrite our names on it.
Zesty or wait, I misspelled it. Hold on.
Don't worry about it, scratched off. And then we'll have a reveal event. Like a gender reveal.
But for Fiesta medals.
It's just a medal reveal. So,
anyway.
I think that's our
life goal.
Yeah,
that's our podcast goal.
So if you would like a medal, send us $10 so we can start making them. Yeah, okay. You can get a bottle cap.
Go use the old. The old GoFundMe for the fucking haunted
no.
hospital.
Yeah.
It's still active.
We're gonna go ask people for their old medals and then just
put a sticker on it. Why is it all wrapped around all weird? Shut up.
Yeah, we use card. Our medals are made of cardboard. Why is yours so light? Shut up. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we can go on with something.
I'll price them out again. We'll see how affordable they are. Or we could do bottle caps.
Temu. See? They're going to take about a year to get here anyway.
We got to order them today.
We'll order them today. We can have them for next Fiesta.
Okay, so this weekend while I was out camping, my middle child randomly joined the jazz band.
Okay.
So like she's already doing like all kinds of fucking shit. My middle kid is like such an overachiever. She just tries to do everything. And like one day I was late from picking up for school and she walked into the band hall and then she texted me like, you could be even later. I'm staying for jazz band practice. Because somebody dropped out on the piano and my kid plays the piano. That was her first instrument. And so they put her into the jazz band. And so this Saturday, she had a concert that I missed.
Like yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah, the jazz festival was going on, right?
And she had to have a black button-up shirt and a black pants. And she's size 0, which, I don't know where she gets that from.
Oh, you're the 0.
But we went to Walmart, we went to Target, we went to Dillard's, we went to Ross, we went everywhere. And she could not find just a plain black button-up shirt with in size 0. Even at fucking Walmart, like I grabbed a button-up blouse that was like XL, and I'm like, do you have this in size 0? And the lady's like, well, this doesn't come in size 0. I'm like, she comes in size 0. She's standing right here. Why don't you make clothes for her? Yeah. So she had ordered stuff from NewYorkandCompany.com. Fuck you, NewYorkandCompany.com, and it arrived after the concert, just like my St. Patrick's Day t-shirt arrived after St. Patrick's Day. So she had to wear like a shirt that she didn't really like. And the one that she did like arrived after the concert.
Dude, next time that shit happens, you got to reach out to us because
you got a bunch of black t-shirts or black button-up shirts.
Only your kid and my kid wear size 0.
Are the same size.
Yeah, that's the issue we have with our oldest. She's a size 0.
Occasionally,
she's a 1.
Yeah,
but yeah. Size 0, dude. And I'm a 0 also. The little ball right there. It's just a little circle.
Yeah, it's a shape. It's a general shape.
It's a 0. It's a, But no, it's same situation with us. Now, ours didn't join jazz, but our younger one seems to be in everything. And this weekend was a come to Jesus conversation because we're like,
you can't be in everything.
You're involved in. Look, it's mariachi, orchestra outside the school, middle school soccer, club soccer, debate.
Yeah.
So it's
A lot of shit.
Yeah, dude. And kudos to my little one.
No, yeah. I love that overachieving concept.
She recently made. She's in a National Junior Honor Society. She's got her letter, so she was pretty.
Amen. That's badass.
Yeah. And something else called PALS, which I'm not really sure what that is. All I know is it's going to take up more time. That's all I know. So good.
My dad was telling me the same thing, that I need to have a come to Jesus meeting with my daughter, saying she can't be too much. The middle one. But I'm like, I'm not going to fucking stifle her star. If she wants to fucking burn bright, let that kid burn bright. That kid is better than me in every way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both my kids, I feel the same way. Except the little one's got an attitude like her mom. Not me. I'm sweet. I'm sweet as they come. I'm sweet after I come to get something to
Have you been eating pineapple again?
Yes. But no, it's the same thing, dude. Although last week it was for that orchestra, it was bring a friend to orchestra, and my daughter wanted to bring your daughter.
Oh.
But then my daughter missed it because the bus didn't get here till like 6 or 6:30.
Oh, that's fucked up.
From South Padre, so she missed practice, and so she missed going. But I think she had talked to your daughter about going to that.
Oh.
That youth orchestra, which it's pretty awesome, dude. It's great to see the kids.
It is. Look at this. We missed 3 weeks, and like this hour flew by.
No shit, dude. Oh shit, we're already at an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we still haven't talked about a damn thing.
So now let's get into the serious stuff, not politics. We know how that goes. Now, hey, although I went, so last week we had to go to Pflugerville for a soccer game, and on the way back we saw something called H Mart. Have your kids asked you to go to H Mart?
No, what is H Mart?
I'm not sure if it's a Korean supermarket or an Asian supermarket.
Nice.
Dude, so freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome in the sense that, so my kid, it's all this TikTok stuff, right? Mm-hmm. All these kids talk about the different foods and the different this, and you know, my little one.
So you're buying candies from like a foreign country and stuff?
Well, no, it's literally
whole grocery store?
It's a whole grocery store.
Yeah.
But one side of it is restaurants. They have like 8 or 9 restaurants.
In one place?
Yeah, so imagine this place being as big as a Super Walmart, right?
Okay.
Or a Walmart Super Center, whatever it's called, right?
This is in Pflugerville?
No, this is in Austin, but we were driving back from Pflugerville.
In Austin, okay.
And on one side, if there's 2 entrances, you go in through the left entrance, and it's like 8 or 9 restaurants. It's pretty cool, dude, because it's all like Korean style this, Asian, Chinese that, and Japanese. And they have, you name it, it's there, right? You want ramen, you want Korean style wings, you want what's called katsu chicken, or you name it, right?
Sure.
But they have this older gentleman in the back in a bright red sequins jacket singing like crooner stuff. Dude, I'm like, how is this going to this Korean market? But everybody was loving it. And I'm not going to lie to you, dude.
You were singing along?
I was singing along, dude.
Yeah.
I was enjoying the shit out of it. I'm like, Korean. I had some katsu pork in a curry with jasmine rice. Yeah. Oh, so good, dude. But if you guys have a chance, go out there, check it out.
H-Mart.
My kid is all into bulldog. I think that's how it's pronounced. Bulldog ramen.
Oh. Okay, I don't know.
And it's supposed to be really good, somewhat spicy. Dude, I eat a lot of spicy food.
Yeah. Are you okay?
That shit lit a fire in my asshole.
Yeah.
It
burns worse coming out than it does going in.
Well, let me tell you, I thought it's just ramen, and she's like, Dad, it looks a little intimidating. And I'm like, we'll be okay. Tell you what, if you think it's a little too spicy, let's put it on. So we grabbed a lettuce leaf, and we put the ramen in there. We made almost like a little lettuce wrap, and we ate it. Oh, dude, we were already for like 10 minutes.
Spicy?
Yeah.
So I got 2 things to say. Number one, since we're talking about spicy food, do you remember the 1 chip challenge?
Yeah.
You remember like some teenager ate one and he died?
Yeah.
So like after that happened, you couldn't buy them anymore, but I bought 2 because I thought like maybe one day we could actually do that on the podcast. I haven't brought it yet because
So you have a death wish?
I don't want to die just to promote the podcast, but I have 2 1-chip challenges. Just if you ever feel like it, just like if you ever want to, we can like put a bottle of milk right here. Like if it gets too hot, we got the escape route right there. I'm just saying, we don't have to, but I got 2 locked and loaded ready to go anytime you want to do like a spicy chip challenge.
What if you go first?
And then you watch me cry, and then you make fun of me?
If you survive, then I'll have it. Right?
So I got 2 of those locked and loaded. But that's not the point I wanted to make. The point I wanted to make was there's a place in San Antonio called the Otaku Cafe. And otaku is a Japanese word for nerd. So it's like the Nerd Cafe. And you go in there, and it's an arcade, and you pay like $10 for an hour. And you can go and play all these Japanese video games in the arcade. And then and it's got a bunch of anime shit. You can buy overpriced dolls. But like you come out, it's got like the Japanese food section where it's got like all those, the one that's got the marble in it, and you got to push the marble down to drink it. Have you ever had that?
No.
Yeah, that's like a Japanese drink, and the name of the drink is the Japanese word for marble, because it's a bottle, and it comes with a tab that you use to push the marble down, and the marble falls in the drink. And then it's got the glass is shaped to where when you're drinking it, the marble comes up and gets stuck here so you can drink it. And the marble keeps the carbonation in the drink.
Huh. Never seen that.
And then it's got like all the weird chips, like the shrimp flavored chips and like, I don't know, all the crazy like flavors that you get from Japan. But like that was our first exposure to like the Japanese food. And my kids want me to take them there all the time. Not for the video games. They just want to like shop in the little Japanese food area. So when you were talking about H Mart, it reminded me of that.
So when you have a chance, go check out H Mart in Austin if you happen to be in the area.
It's an even bigger version of that.
Imagine going into a Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's all.
Like the fruit, the produce is different. You know, you got some produce that it's like, it's not even Japanese. It's like, we saw some plums, and it was Italian plums, right? In a Asian market. But it's something that we had never seen before, so we're like, let's buy them, right?
Yeah.
And we bought some, like, chips. They were chocolates. It's like, imagine a Crunch bar, right? You know how it's got that cereal in it, like a Rice Krispie type cereal? But it's shaped like a potato chip.
Yeah. Yeah. They have that at the Taco Cafe. They got, like, the Lay's, or what are the Pringle shape?
Yeah.
But each one's got a layer of chocolate on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's no chip in it.
No, mine has an actual chip in it. The one at the Taco Cafe, it's a literal chip.
Well, this one doesn't. What it is, it's the chip is broken into
the chocolate.
Like if it was a Rice
Krispies,
Krispies. Yeah. And so when you eat it, you got that chocolatey sweetness, but it's got the saltiness.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Dude.
So the one you can get at Taco Cafe is like each chip is like a perfect Ruffles chip with just a layer of chocolate, and it's just like a little stack of that.
Yeah. Well, that's how we bought them. We bought it's a little container. It's got 3 little stacks. Each stack has like, I don't know, maybe like 10 chips or something. Yeah. So good, dude.
Yeah.
And then I bought like, I'm a coffee guy.
Yeah.
Coffee flavored peanuts. And it's so imagine those Japanese peanuts that have that hard coating on the outside.
But it's a coffee flavor on the outside.
But it's exactly so good, dude.
Yeah.
So we bought.
Did it have the caffeine in it too, or just the flavor? Or you don't know because caffeine doesn't affect you. Yeah. Because he drinks a cup of coffee and then falls asleep.
Dude, I drink coffee every night. So no, I didn't even check because I just wanted to see how good they were.
Yeah.
They're really good. Before you leave, I'll give you some so you can try them.
Okay.
But yeah, there was just, and of course, my kid wanted to go there for the bulldog, for that ramen. So we had that, and of course, we ate at the little restaurant.
Yeah, I don't get to Austin much, so I don't know when we'll hit it. But if we are, we'll.
Yeah, but I mean, summer's coming up. You know, you never know. You might take a one-day trip out there. You know, just take the kids if they enjoy that stuff.
They do,
dude.
H Mart.
It's called H Mart. And the H it stands for some word that means everything mart.
Oh,
right. It's
wow.
Yeah. H is like, I'm not going to pronounce the word because I have no idea how to. But it starts with an H, and the word means everything mart. So everything you need, it's there, right? And that was, you know, what was really cool, dude. In this day and age where everybody fucking hates on everybody, I saw Middle Eastern people, I saw Asian people. I heard even some European accents.
Yeah,
right?
they're all there.
Everybody was just
themselves.
enjoying listening to that man sing
Watching
a
the
lot
dude.
of Frank Sinatra. And,
That's awesome.
and you know, and I always say things are meant to be when things just work out a certain way, right? This place is fucking packed.
Yeah.
Because it's like a food court, right?
Yeah.
You order the restaurants are right there.
Yeah.
And then and it's really cool. Like no restaurant will make money off of drinks, right? Mm-hmm. So that's where the restaurant, the H Mart makes their money, right? You can order food from any of those 7 or 8, 9 restaurants.
But you got to buy your drink.
But you got to buy your drink from this middle area, and I think that belongs to the supermarket.
Okay,
right?
that's smart.
And so I told Claire, I said, man, it's packed, but screw it. My little one is all into Asian food, and my older one was in South Padre, so we're like, what better time to do it, right? Because she doesn't eat that stuff. And just as we're there trying to figure out where to sit, this family says, hey, do you guys need a table?
Oh, they offered it to you? They were leaving?
So they were leaving. We sat down. Clara went and ordered. My little one went and ordered with her, and I went and ordered. And
Nice.
it was so good.
That's good.
So,
Speaking of, when you said everything mart, there's a place in Houston called the Phoenician Market. And you walk in, and it's like, there's a British section, there's like an Asian section, there's like every continent has its own little section, and you get like all these foreign foods that you couldn't get anywhere else. And my wife went and bought like all these random ass spices, and like we got a spice cabinet full of like from every continent.
I've never been there.
Phoenician Market in Houston.
But right now you mentioned getting chips from like different places. There's right here on Heber, close to where your daughter used to play, or she still plays volleyball?
Yes.
Okay. In fact, it's right past that. You know where the Lucianos used to be? Mm-hmm. Okay, so
The jumpy place was right
the jumpy place. Right next to it, there's a place. It's a what New Yorkers would call a bodega,
there. Oh, yeah.
right? And it's called Nazi Bodega.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's too close to Nazi, guys. Come on, let's change the name to, you know.
But it's an actual bodega? Can you walk in and get a sandwich with, I want the slip and slide, and you say all these weird things, and they like put it on it and they give it to you?
So they don't. It's more of a local convenience store.
Oh, okay.
Right? He's got milk, bread, all kinds of stuff. But then he's got like different things that we normally don't see. Like he's got this chip section.
Yeah.
It was like chicken feet flavored potato chips.
What the fuck?
And literally it tastes like have you ever
chicken
had,
feet?
Like have you ever had chicken feet?
I have, yeah.
Okay. Just like it, dude.
Yeah.
It's
But
crazy.
it's a chip.
It's a chip. It's a potato chip. And they're like Lay's brand, right? But it's
I'm not a fan of chicken feet. I tried it just to try it, but it's not like a flavor I would seek out if I was seeking out a flavor.
well, but I think it's not for you. But
yeah,
I guess
somebody likes it.
like for some Asian folks, maybe it's more a common thing, right? We had to buy them just to try them,
Yeah.
and they were good. Would I buy them again? No,
Yeah.
because to your point, it's very strong.
Yeah.
But just like that, that's why I said, check it out, man. They have
Okay. Yeah.
cookies. We found strawberry Oreos,
Oh, that's crazy.
which I've never seen strawberry Oreos.
The
Not
little-
at this place.
The
at the
cream. The cream is
Strawberry.
Yeah. Very nice.
So, and my wife got something really weird, something called a Cracker Jacks.
They still
like-
make those?
I'm like, we
Do they
go
really
to
still
an
make
Asian
those?
market and you leave with Cracker Jacks?
You know what's crazy? The little prizes at the bottom used to be nice, and now it's just a sticker every time.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah.
I know.
They like cheaped out
If
on
you're
it.
a fan of Little Debbie's,
Yeah.
Little Debbie's is making ice cream and all their Little Debbie snack flavors. So you got Nutty Buddy.
Where
right?
do you get this?
HB. Nutty
Okay.
Buddy. You got Star Crunch, the Zebra Cakes.
What?
They're all
Ice cream flavors?
ice cream flavors.
At HEB.
At HEB.
Bro, I walk past that aisle every day.
Oh, you haven't been looking.
Be a little more observant, huh?
I mean, do I look like the kind of guy that just passes by? I stop and
You're
look.
inspecting?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this was in here yesterday. Why is the Sara Lee pound cake over here when it used to be right behind me?
You know, HEB does that on purpose. They rearrange their stores so it takes you longer.
Yeah.
And then you, like, go to the old aisle and you're like, well, this is not what I'm looking for, but let me just add this to the cart.
I went yesterday to get some seafood. You know, they do those seafood boils.
Yes.
They were out of shrimp. They were out of potatoes. I'm like, we have crawfish and we have crawfish and what else?
HEB does good crawfish though.
They do,
Yeah.
but I wanted like the crawfish
shrimp.
and the shrimp, the
Yeah.
sausage, you know,
Everything.
potatoes, the
Yeah.
corn, and so now I gotta wait a week. But I do love their crawfish.
Yeah. And the shrimp. The shrimp is really good. I was telling my parents. My parents didn't even know HEB does that. Or maybe their HEB doesn't do that. But I'm like, bro, like, you just got to show up on the right day. And
The price is right. The food is good.
you don't have to cook it yourself. It's just done and you take it home and eat.
Dude, I mean, last time we went there, I think we paid less than we would have at Whataburger.
I'm sure.
And we came home with like 1.5 pounds of shrimp, sausage. They didn't have crawfish at the time because it was early March. And the girl said,
Out of season.
well, no, she said they're still too small because of the heat, que la fregada, que global warming. I'm like, oh, I don't need a lesson. I just need you to tell me when you're going to have crawfish. She said, probably sometime in March.
Yeah.
Or, no, she said sometime in April. So we were going to get some yesterday, but I wanted the whole thing. Like, I didn't want just the crawfish.
You want
especially
a little
because
bit of everything.
nobody eats crawfish but myself and Alia.
Yeah. It's a pain in the ass. It's a lot of work for like a tiny little piece
Yeah.
of meat. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, when you don't mind pinching, twisting, and sucking, you know,
And that's why you come to this podcast.
yeah,
For
because
shit
you want
like
to
that.
pinch, twist, suck. And then, of course, you also want to eat crawfish.
So what are we talking about? We just talked about old TV shows and food.
I'm sorry. Let me see. What is this podcast about?
Nothing.
Did we drink?
We did. And
Did
we
we
smoked
smoke?
cigars, yeah.
We did our job.
But what are we going to call this one?
Welcome back. Welcome back, Carter.
Because it's been 3 weeks.
Oh, yes.
And it's our anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Zesty and Testy.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Zesty and Testy Killer.
Who's killing?
Testicular. La cabrón.
How did it get dark? Why you ended on a dark
Oy.
note? We talked about TV shows, food, and testicular cancer.
I never said cancer.
Hey, kids, rub your balls to check for lumps. That's how you know. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
That's it?
sorry.
That's the one. That's how we ended.
All right.
With you sniffing your finger. No.
Anyway.
Woo, blah.
All right, folks.
All right, folks. That was a good one. It
yeah.
flew by. I didn't even know that. We just sat
It might
down.
not fly by for you, but the truth
Flew
is,
by
we don't-
for us.
Yeah, it flew by for us. We don't really give a fuck because at this point, if you feel bad, you're like, man, this sucked. You've already listened to an hour and
It's too late.
15 minutes. It's too late. Come back next week. But anyway, folks, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for having joined us for 1 full year.
1 full year. That's crazy.
Even though the first 3 or 4 fucking weeks, you guys
it
couldn't
was
hear
only
me.
half a podcast.
Yeah, it was only Testy.
And then, you
Testy
had
show.
the one where he didn't charge the iPad and it ended halfway through. I will never let you forget.
I was
that
going to
moment.
say, we're still not past that, are we? Anyway, folks.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
Happy anniversary.
Salud.
Salud.
And we're off. Stop watching. Leave.
One day this year, you'll get your AI tablet and you'll be able to do this and it'll be able to stop. See? Look at that.
All right, bye. See you later.
That bueno. Cheers.
For real, get out. Go home.
You don't have to go home. You can't stay here.